3, 2, 1.
Who's going? I was
Oh, Ben!
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Cowcast. I am joined by the same people I was joined by last week because this is a trio channel and this isn't going to change ever.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi.
This is episode 2. I am
So what's the
hosting this
topic
episode.
then?
Huh?
What's the topic?
Oh right, I was getting to that. Jesus.
No.
Yeah, oh, I want it. Give me the topic.
Okay, the topic of this podcast is reality.
Oh.
No.
And because I wanted to give myself the broadest thing possible, so I can give a bullshit excuse when I go off topic.
Ah.
Just like our drama pieces.
Yep.
Look, I'm the one that's good at coming up with the bullshit excuses.
I like how for a first speech, you came up with it was about to sleep.
What?
No, well, that's already going off topic. Ben, go.
Ben.
Right, yeah. Do you want to start now?
Yes.
Okay, let me get my notes up.
Oh my god.
Why was he there in the first place?
Well, yeah, we're already 10 minutes late, Benjamin.
Okay. My first question is, if there was something you could change about reality, what would it be? So if you could just change anything.
It'd be cool if we just didn't have gravity. Like, we had a little gravity instead of just how much we have.
Yeah. I could get around so much. I wouldn't have to take airplanes anymore.
I'd love to jump
I could just
faster.
jump.
Yeah, well, not faster, but like longer.
Wait, right. What if I accidentally jumped on a pogo stick too high and I went out of the atmosphere?
You're just gone forever.
Imagine just like jumping and then dying midair, just falling back dead.
Rocket thrusters? Nah, pogo sticks.
Gaming.
I would change.
It'd make making stuff. If we had no gravity, it'd make some stuff easier. But like, it'd probably just be a detriment.
Because one morning you could wake up in China.
Yeah, like, what if you shuffle too hard on your bed and you're just in like Beijing the next morning?
Someone like pushes you.
You have to fall over and your house just like bounces upwards.
Someone pushes you and you're now in like America. You're just gone.
Well, I mean, I suppose that if this were the case and this is just how it was, then like the infrastructure would be different, right?
Yeah, we probably
Like,
have
it would just-
wires holding us down.
We're all just on harnesses.
Like, we just have like stage wires.
We're all just on
Well, I mean,
harnesses.
if wind stops a tent from moving, then it would no.
What?
If the line,
Wind makes
if the line stopped the wind from moving the tent, then surely the lines would stop the houses moving because someone punched it out of anger.
If I like punch my wall and it goes away, I'm gonna be very
You
upset.
punch your you punch your house. And
You punch the wall and say hi to your sister.
you trip over a step and all of a sudden the ground's gone.
I don't know what I'd change. I'd probably change I'd probably change it so we didn't have the Dark Ages.
I thought you were gonna say your dog, man, for some reason.
The Dark
Dogs.
Ages. So we actually jotted things down and we wasn't just like, oh, God exists, so it's God's plan.
Yeah, I would prevent the burning of the Library of Alexandria, so we still have like 90% of the knowledge we lost.
I would prevent monks from just writing the same books 15 times a day and changing like one word.
I will remove religion.
We did it, boys.
Didn't we agree to avoid talking about religion?
This is an explicit podcast.
Yeah,
it
which is why
doesn't
the
matter.
Dark Ages, not.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, I suppose you're right, because like talking on a technical standpoint, like the fact that we basically use God as an excuse for everything really hindered our progress.
Mhm.
So
I'm not saying that religion's bad. I'm just saying that.
yeah.
That especially in the Dark Ages where we were just like, right, let's not jot anything down. It's all God's plan.
Let's
That
just
hindered
not
us.
learn how to write ever.
Yeah, that hindered us for about 1,000. We could already be having hotels in space. I could just
How
be in
long,
space
how
right
long
now.
were the Dark Ages? Josh, how long were the Dark Ages? Google it now.
Okay. Are you ready for some immense typing? No, I actually need to type it in. How long?
I thought you were just gonna, I just heard one just one key get pressed. So I thought you were gonna type it in really slow. One key at a time.
400,
Okay.
476 to 800 CE.
Oh, so it's 400 years then.
Yeah, but that's still 400 years behind.
Well, yeah.
Think of the space program of how we managed to not go to the moon and then go to the moon in the space of like 20 years.
That's true.
So like if we had 400 of those years, we could be in space by now.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. If we had 400, if we had 400 extra years, we'd be super. We'd be hyper advanced. I don't actually know. I didn't think of an answer.
Oh, great one. I might. I'll answer for you, Benjamin. I say Ben's answer is he would. Right, what was the question again?
What could you change about reality?
Ben would make it so that we have way more technology, enough technology to visit other areas of universes. That's Ben's answer.
I would actually really like that. Yeah, that is a spot on answer for what I would say.
I'm just too smart.
That actually leads us quite nicely into the third question. We're skipping question 2.
Why? What's question 2?
No,
because the third question literally links to what we were talking about.
Yeah, you don't have to do it in order.
If you could change something about world history.
Yeah, if I could change something, are you going to ask what would it be, or are you just going to say?
Not what would it be. Just if you could change something. That's
okay. Okay, thank you.
If you could change the past, what would you change? It can be your past, or it can just be our past.
I guess,
other than ignoring the one that you already said about the Dark Ages.
I guess the man that was German should probably go.
Man who was German that had a mustache as well.
Yeah, that guy who liked dogs.
We decided we're abolishing Germany.
Yep.
As a whole.
Only the men.
With mustaches.
Yep.
Also, he was Austrian, so.
I would, if I could, get rid of the Cold War.
Oh yeah.
Just as a whole, because obviously, no, maybe not actually, because that made us develop space a lot quicker because we was in a race. But then it also made us develop nukes, which is not good. So it's got its positives and negatives.
I mean, technically, we developed nukes because of World War II, rather than the Cold War.
I mean,
we just progressed nukes because of the Cold War.
Yeah.
So I suppose it depends if you want to have them at all.
I mean, I prefer not to have them, so there isn't always the tension of the government trying to kill each other. But
But I mean, you say that, but at the same time, we probably would have just developed something else.
Yeah.
That's very true. I agree, guys. I feel like I haven't said enough, so I'm joining you.
Flashbacks to the last episode where I said nothing for 2 minutes and just said Destiny.
You were silent for 20 minutes of the podcast.
Yeah, but Kieran's the worst part of the podcast, so. Where'd he go?
I was crying.
Where'd he go?
Question 2, which is question 3.
Oh, right, question 2. Why is it raining? I'm sorry. If there was something you could change about yourself as a person, physically or mentally, what would it be?
Bigger penis.
I knew you'd say that.
Mine's big enough, boys.
No, I changed
mine. Insecure about his penis size.
No, you go away.
What would I change about myself?
At 100,000 subscribers, we will leak it.
Yeah. Leak the images.
Kieran's scandalous past.
We'll leak every photo ever sent ever. Just not even,
not
even just Kieran. Just any photo we took ever.
No.
If I could change, I don't know. I'm kind of happy with myself right now.
No, you're not.
I would
I'd maybe
I would change it so I could get motivated easier and I don't get distracted as easily.
Yeah.
I think I'd
Like,
just like.
I wouldn't want to change me to be like the smartest guy in the world or anything like that, because I would get boring because I'd know everything. But I just feel like if I could keep myself motivated at things for longer, I would be able to do better things with myself rather than like letting my toenails grow to like 16 inches.
Why is that one of the things you want to change about yourself? Your toenail size?
No, I never said my toenail size. I just said I want to be more motivated. I want to be motivated to cut my toenails.
All right.
Well, I think
that's actually a really good one, because if you have like motivation and drive, we're already not to brag, but like all three of us are pretty smart people anyway.
Losers if you're not smart.
If we,
And then
if we're like,
Josh right now. No, I'm joking, Josh. You're very smart.
Can't cry.
No, don't cry. I've cried enough this episode.
What? It's been 30
What's that
minutes.
mean?
It's been 30 minutes.
Yeah, I've cried.
if we like, we're already pretty smart people, so if we like had the motivation to just like do, I think we'd probably
Just
be
do.
able to get further in life than we will.
Because
Yeah.
instead of keeping our minds on a variety of things, we could keep our minds on like 2 or 3 things, and they just make them excel rather than being average at a bunch of things.
Yeah.
I'd change my
Yeah.
muscles. No.
I want to be strong. Wait, Josh, how would you change them to be stronger, or would you change them to be weaker?
Well, I'm already a hench lad myself. You guys, if you haven't seen me, I'm just massive.
Josh is the size of an elephant.
Yeah, no, it's all muscle though. My arms are just every arm's like a giraffe.
Every arm, not both arms. Every arm.
Every arm, all 7. No, cause I like change because my arms are relatively like quite thin, so I just make them not massive but not like too big. Like maybe like an inch more muscular. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, on each side,
A lot
obviously.
of muscles, don't you think?
I wouldn't like a lot of muscles. They'd kind of get in the way sometimes, and it'd be annoying.
What are you doing with your arms? I mean, your muscles get in the way.
No, like, no, because I'm just like thinking like if they're massive, I'd have to buy a bunch of new shirts. I'd have to get a lot of new stuff because my arms.
No, just cut the sleeves off your shirts.
No, I've decided
okay.
against that.
Mac, become Mac from Sonic.
Yes.
How he wears nothing but sleeveless shirts. Oh, this is an interesting one.
Good.
So this is about if just a giant aspect of our reality was changed. And the question is, what do you think if the world was fully globalized under one nation?
As in, like, so like, say we were all like communist or something.
It's more like imagine we were all under one. Every single country, town, person, whatever was under one government, basically.
I mean, it would either be good or bad.
It'd
depends,
stop.
like,
It'd
because
stop a lot of
everyone would
wars.
be developing at the same rate. Well, no, because they could be like, nah, I don't like that part of the world. Let's just leave them out.
Just
Like,
leave them
no,
out.
First, it would abolish war.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It'd abolish war.
Oh,
It'd
not
stop things.
necessarily. Not because you could have civil wars.
I think it'd
Well, yeah,
stop.
that's true.
You could
I
have
think
rebellions. You could have because obviously like places that are just run by one thing usually have rebellions and
I
stuff.
feel like it would either be like a utopia or it would be Wolfenstein, and there's no in between.
Yeah.
it'd reduce it'd like highly reduce world hunger and like things like
Yeah.
that because I assume we'd all get treated quite equally. Otherwise
Socialist.
everyone will rebel. Like because if we didn't
I mean,
get
I suppose
treated
it
equally,
depends what type of government we're under. Like, is it
Yeah.
capitalistic, communistic, socialistic?
on the last
How
two,
about
like the same.
communistic? Everyone gets nothing. Communism.
Mm,
Everyone gets nothing apart from the government, which get everything.
mm. Okay.
I mean, if you insist.
Man, it was so much better when I was hosting it, right, guys? No awkward silences because we were talking about tentacle porn.
Anyway.
Bringing that back up, yeah.
Move that.
Every episode has to feature at least one sentence involving
At least
it.
they mention of it.
Yeah, honorable
Fine.
mention.
Honorable mentions this episode's tentacle porn.
I feel bad for Ali.
I feel bad for anyone who has to listen to this.
Yep.
I guess it would probably cause rebellions, like, because that much power would corrupt anyone.
Yeah.
So I feel like the government, even if it didn't intend to be, would become corrupt.
Mm-hmm. Especially if just the wrong leader got into the hands of the government and it was like,
Imagine Donald Trump just rolling the entire world.
No.
We're going to nuke Syria because I did this time. Oh, look, we've been doing this for 17 minutes and I'm halfway through my questions.
But it was like the last time we managed to drag it on for 40 minutes.
I managed to drag it on. Gosh.
Josh managed to drag it on for 40 minutes because we started talking about a film. Go on, next question.
Oh, 1 sec. Let me get these coins in Mario.
Are you? Oh my god.
Are you playing Mario?
Ben.
I'm still playing Mario.
Ben.
You're the host.
Oh yeah. Do you think we think independently, or do you think something influences us?
Influence.
Yeah,
Social media.
Yeah, you can't say you're not influenced by social media.
No, even if it's minorly, you're gonna be influenced. It's because if you wasn't influenced, then you probably would just be doing nothing really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If it was just solely independent, then you wouldn't be inspired to do anything because you wouldn't be able to be influenced by anything.
Yep.
It depends how you define independent. Whether you define it
what's your dream job, Ben? I'm talking to Ben.
What'd you say?
What's your dream job?
I either want to be a university lecturer or an astronomer.
Tell me my star sign.
You have to go for ones that I just didn't know about. Right. Let's say someone wanted to become an actor, because that was the only situation I had in my head. I don't know really what I was expecting.
Why would you ask me? You know I want to go into physics.
I don't know, Kieran. I don't know. Okay, you're one out of two people in the podcast. This is two people
That's
here.
three.
This two two that I could ask then. But say if you wanted to be an actor, you can't just without influence just go, oh, I'm an actor now. You can't just go, I want to be an actor, because you've had to have had an influence.
Yeah.
Any job you want to do, it's been influenced, unless it's an original job. One that you've never heard for, I don't know, let's make up one. Glass man.
Fryer.
Yep, glass cooker. Cook glass.
That's a thing.
You can cook glass?
Yeah.
Isn't blowing glass and shaping it different to cooking it and eating it?
You
Yeah,
can eat
making
it.
glass.
It'll probably just burn you a little bit.
Making glass edible.
You know, that molten glass that you get when you're shaping it. You just drink that.
Guys, I figured out how we can make glass. Okay, eat sand, stand on fire,
Burn.
burn.
I'm good, thanks.
Why?
I don't really want to do that.
We need some cooked steak, Kieran. Come on. Kieran should fear.
No.
Yes. Why, Ben? Why are you singing? You're hosting the episode, Ben. That's moment one chaos.
I mean, yeah, because everything is influenced by everything, especially in not to sound like a fucking boomer, but in this day and age.
In my day, no one was influenced.
Back in my day, we weren't influenced by. I'm the youngest there.
Imagine being your age, Ben. I don't know if you want me to say it. I have a giant hole in the front. Totally off topic. I have a giant hole in the front of my shirt, and I'm just feeding a coat hanger through it.
You want to keep yourself entertained somehow.
Yeah, this podcast is boring. I'm gonna end it after 2 episodes. Just end it after 2 episodes. It's gone. Goodbye.
All this planning for nothing.
Yeah.
Next question is, why do we dream?
No.
I don't know. Why do we? I swear, I don't know. I don't dream.
Like.
Oh yeah, you just don't have dreams, do you?
No,
Ben.
I only have dreams like once a month, maybe. I had a dream last night, actually, and the first time in a very long while. It was very weird. It was basically, I was in a battle royale sort of situation for some reason, and then, but for some reason, no one was killing each other, unless it was like Aiden killing someone, and so I think I might have just been Aiden going on a murder spree, but I remember there being like a leaderboard system with most kills or something. I don't know. And then I was actually on this like really long bike path, and then I went into a cave, and it's basically a Minecraft strip mine when I went into the cave. So I went down the cave. There was a way left and right. Right looked smaller, so I went that way, and there's just dead body through there. So I went the other way.
Oh.
So I went the other way, and then it led into my cousin's house.
As you do.
And I saw them, and then I saw the aunt that I have seen like never. And then they were playing Monster Hunter for some reason, and that's when I woke up.
Amazing. I love
It
that.
was- Yeah. You see why I dream once a month? It just uses all of my creativity in one.
You could change it, like, you could change it, because there's, like, different meanings of the word dream, I guess. There's, like, targets, like, where you want to be, and then there's, I go sleep, I think.
You think you go to sleep?
They are my scientific definitions of dream and dream.
There's not really like a certain thing of why we dream, because not everyone dreams, so there isn't like a specific reason of like why people dream.
I mean, I guess the question should more be, do you think dreams have a deeper meaning beyond weird ramblings of the brain?
Okay, I have some really like distinct dreams. Like one of them was, I remember it so like clearly. It was really weird. Right, so I was in near, and it was near the shops. You know what shops I'm on about, like near school, and there was like a field instead of like all the houses on the left side ish, and I was just kind of sat on the field, and me and my friend got hit by a car. We were out with William and someone else, and we got hit by a car. We just kind of brushed it off and started laughing. It was very funny. And then we got hit by another car, but then my friend, for some reason, my friend changed persons. Like, they were one of my friends, and then they became the other friend. It was weird. I didn't think much of it until I woke up. And then me and that friend just kind of started getting chased by bullies, and the bullies beat up my friend, and I ran away. And I hid in, you know, I don't know what it's, the like corner shop where you can go down that long road or go down that hill near my house, if you know what I'm saying. But Ben, you know it.
Yeah, I know.
I ran into there because I was like scared, and I hid behind the counter, and they walked in, and then my mum came in and beat two of them up for some reason. I can't remember why. My mum just kind of beat two. There was three of them. My mum beat two of them up, and then I remember it so clearly, right? I got out of the counter, like from behind the counter. I just kind of knocked the guy to the floor, and I stomped on his head once. I stomped on his head twice, and on the third time, my foot went straight through his skull. So my answer is no. I don't think dreams have a deeper meaning in some cases. I hope they don't. Otherwise,
Other than your bloodlusted rage.
Yeah.
I don't think they have a deep meaning, but I think they do have like it's like reflective on like your thought processes and like it you stay focused on a task. No,
thank you.
Like if you like hold like some deep hatred for someone, or if like or if you get distracted easily or anything like that, because you can tell I get distracted easily from my dream of how it changes subjects every 2 seconds.
Mine changed person, Kieran. Beat that.
Yeah, I don't know. You might have. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you had two best friends and they were conflicting at the time. You didn't know who to choose because they're making you dream or something.
I remember who they were, but I didn't really want to say it on. I didn't really want to say it on podcast in case they didn't want their names leaked into the public.
No faces or anything. Just you don't want the names of 2 people.
Nope.
Yeah, because they can sue us for that.
Good, can they? Can they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Imagine suing Cowcast on the 2nd episode. We could just get cancelled immediately.
Yeah, you can yeah, if you even say someone's name without their consent, I'm pretty sure it's against the law.
Oh wow.
I learn something new every day.
I've already said William's name.
It is on a podcast that I listen to anyway.
But can't we say their
How many
first
times
name?
have we said Ali this episode?
Yeah, we're saying their first name though, and they're on our team.
Move your name out. We'll just say it a lot, so you have to keep moving it out.
No.
Or you could just give us permission. That's also
they're like part of our team. So.
Oh yeah.
So their names are
signed
just
the
in the
contract.
public anyway because they're part of our team. Like if you go on the Discord link on our Instagram, I guess. Go to our Instagram.
It's
The
also
underscore
in the
Cowcast.
description of this video, and it's in the description of the first one.
Nope. The underscore
And
Cowcast on
our
Instagram.
profile, the official Cowcast.
Yep.
And we
that
also have a Twitter and something else. Wait,
Just
do we
the
have
underscore Cowcast on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah. And subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Cowcast, and go to our Spotify, The Cowcast.
Yeah. We don't have a profile picture yet, but we might. So stay
You might
tuned.
Depends if Spotify lets us upload one.
So, yep. Stay tuned.
Well, after that plug, let's carry on.
Yep.
Yeah.
That
was
our own
great.
sponsor is ourself, Ben. We were talking about it on the walk to school tonight. It's ourself.
Oh yeah. I remember.
We need to start buying sponsors for like other people. Like we need to we need to get sponsored by some YouTube. I mean, we need to sponsor some YouTubers so they can shout us out. That'd be funny, I think.
Anyway.
How much will you pay me? I'll give you a coffee.
Anyway, Ben.
What was the question again? Oh, dreams have meaning, right?
What are your thoughts? Do you think?
I mean, I think that some dreams have meaning, and then some dreams are just like your brain compiling information.
Yep.
Because like the dream I had last night did not mean anything. It was just like a dream where I was part of a program that went to serial killers' houses and reviewed them.
Reviewed them. 10 out of 10 arms.
10 out of 10 would recommend to a
1
friend.
out of 10 legs because they're
Kieran was there
paralyzed.
because Kieran is in every single one of my
I'm
dreams.
just in everyone's dream every single time.
Kieran,
Um,
you haven't been in my dream yet, I don't think. You probably have,
Oh.
but I probably forgot it.
You will.
I need to like go. I think it's as soon as I've entered someone's house.
And then when we were out of the first one, Kieran was getting like annoyed by some kids, so he tried to beat the shit out of them. Ali was also there.
Dreaming about everyone but me, I see, Ben.
Yeah,
I think I've dreamt about Ben.
I've dreamt about you before, babe.
I know, I see you
I
in the
can't
dreams.
remember who I dream about because it happens once a month. If that.
I'm trying to think. I remember some of my dreams. Like some of them were crazy enough to remember. Like there was one dream where, I was in like this little colourful town. Every house was like blue, yellow, like vibrant colours, and there was like a bunch of like bouncy things that you could go like get flung off of, and it was so fun because every time you landed, you took like no damage. Like you were like, oh okay, time to go again. But there was
Josh, do you live in a video game? I swear.
my dreams seem like it. But then, like, I remember how it ended because I went off one of them and I thought I was gonna make it over the house, and I didn't, and my feet caught on it and I fell forward, and it was that weird feeling that you get like sometimes when you fall forward, if you know what I'm saying, like a trippy feeling.
Yeah.
I got that, and then I like sprung up, and it was scary.
Subtle.
Yep, that is all. That is all.
Have any of you ever had like, a repetitive dream?
A what?
Yeah, because like repeated dreams are supposed to mean something. I
Oh
know
yeah,
that.
I've had those before. Yeah.
Oh, they're meant to mean something. My repeated dream was literally just me in my back garden and a monster truck running down the fence and running after me, or driving after me.
My repeated dream was the one that I just said. I got it like 3 times.
Because I swear like recurring is supposed to have like some sort of Because like, it's that thing of like your brain replicates it because it's important or something. I don't know. I don't know
Me
much about
falling over. Important.
Important getting run down by a monster truck.
Clearly.
You know, when we go silent, it's Ben's cue to say the next question.
Yeah, it's Ben's fault. I think he needs to recognize it.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. Question.
Question 7. Do you believe in fate?
No.
Fate.
No.
Maybe.
Because if fate did exist, I want to go punch him in the face.
Who? What? Kieran, what?
Like if...
Yeah, you heard me. I go punch fate in the face.
Kieran is gonna go actually murder the incarnation of fate.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like I'm gonna search up like what fate means because like I have a vivid. I kind of know, but I just kind of want to be sure. So like, this says the development of events outside a person's control. So like, I guess.
I mean, I suppose. Do you think that everything is predetermined? Would be a better way to phrase it.
No.
No.
I could prove myself right now. Do you think that was? Do you think God intended for that?
Maybe.
Well,
how can you prove that you didn't? I suppose.
Because I'm not pooing, and that's just
Let's
where it went wrong.
avoid the word God, people. Avoid religion.
Oh, well. Bleep. Moo. Isn't fate like highly religious based though? Would you?
I mean, I don't know.
It's not
No.
inherently religious, I suppose.
No, you can believe in fate and not be religious.
True.
Yeah.
I think maybe like it's like a not everything I feel like, but some things are meant to happen.
Yeah. I mean, I guess an extension of the question: do you believe in true love?
How do you define true love? Like two people that were like made for each other and are just.
Like soulmates, kind of thing.
I mean,
there's always going to be people that are like perfect for each other.
Yeah.
Because there's 7 billion of us. 8, I think, maybe. I can't. It's quite close to 8.
It's like upper 7.
Yeah. So there's always going to be someone like that is perfect.
Yeah.
But like, I guess maybe.
like I just don't think there is like a defined like true love. For example, like it would be nice if there was, but like if
I feel like we're all like, we all hope it exists. We all like try to believe it exists.
Everyone hopes it exists, but in reality, it probably doesn't.
Yeah. Ben, what do you think?
Well, that was depressing. Moving on.
Ben, what do you think?
What do you think?
I mean, I'm very. I don't like to believe in that kind of thing.
So what do you write about it?
I'm a very big advocate for like the idea of free will and the idea that people make their own choices rather than things being predetermined for them. But I like to believe in the idea that like true love exists.
Your partner's crying.
I just feel like because obviously some of the people you've met, they aren't the nicest of people, and like and you just think like, especially if they act like that to everyone, you're like, how this person have a specific soulmate where they don't argue, they get along with perfectly, and this, that, and the other. It's just like, but like you just see some people, and it's just like, how
does anyone like you?
Yeah, in essence, yeah.
It's like
it's like me looking down on like 13-year-old me, like,
I
or
mean,
11-year-old me.
But at the same time, Kieran, you say that, but that's when you met them. Like, people can change.
I've changed a lot.
Yeah, all three of us have changed as people over the past couple of years.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
it's a hard.
I feel like
topic.
that's the reason like true love can't exist, because everyone changes. No one does something
Yeah,
permanently.
that's fair.
It's like it kind of people. I hate to say it, but people get bored. Like there's not gonna be a point where you're just never bored or like never
That's depressing.
annoyed at something. Cause it's gonna happen. It's just
I
the
mean,
I mean,
way.
you're
Yeah.
right, but I don't like
Like,
thinking about it.
No, like there are obviously like ups and down times in relationships where it just seems like it's dragging on, but like it's those times you need to push through it and it will get better usually in the end. And if it doesn't, then if you really want to try, then there's options out there. There's counseling and there's things like that. Just
And if you don't want to try, then break up.
because if true love did exist, there wouldn't be all these different alternatives.
Yeah.
There wouldn't be alternatives to try and make people stay together.
True.
So
True.
like, because obviously if true love did exist, you started like dating someone and it just didn't seem to feel right. You just like break up with them straight away and you go for someone else.
Yeah, but I suppose like you could see it as if that person is your true love and you're willing to try so hard for them, then is that the proof that true love does exist rather than proof of the opposite?
I mean, I don't think it'll be the truth of true love existing.
Well,
just think-
yeah, but
I
you
think-
get like my point.
Yeah. I just think it'll be more of like the point of like of how much in love you are with them.
Mhm.
I think rather than a true love sort of spectrum.
Yeah, that's fair. My final question.
Oh no.
This is just a random question because I couldn't think of anything, and it's when we die out, what animal do you think is going to replace us as the dominant species?
Oh,
That is an interesting question. But I think maybe
Why, Kieran?
Well, you see, they have big teeth, and big teeth are scary. So I
It's-
think walrus will come on top.
no, it's
We're gonna
it,
see how they can live in like 2 places in the world.
yeah. People would say like I think the general basis is the closest to human, which is ape. But I think that's
So, yeah,
wrong.
like a chimp.
I think that's completely wrong.
Yeah,
It's gonna
yes,
be
because-
it's definitely
because
gonna be
obviously,
something.
like chimps and apes and stuff. they
Kieran,
only
I
live
was
in,
talking.
Like, certain parts of the world.
Kieran, I was talking. I feel like it'd be more like like dolphinish, because water, like there's a lot, and it's kind of like very, very dominant over the world. Like
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Like, could dolphins ever biologically reach the level that we reached?
Maybe.
yeah, but the question is, they don't have to reach the level that we reach. They just kind of have to be
Well,
dominant. they're
And
quite close to
that's
humans too. Like
But also, obviously, if humans are gone, then there's no longer going to be much global warming. So obviously, water levels stay whereabouts they are now.
true, but that means like the planet is basically inhabitable because of what we've done. So the water would be 100% a safer option.
Well, yeah, it would be. Because I don't really want an ape going up to like an old nuclear station, and be like, "Ooh, what's your big red button do?" Like,
Oh yeah, because that's what you've got to think of as well.
Well,
Like-
I mean, if you think about it, though, Kieran, since stuff evolved over like millions and millions of years, for apes to reach the point where they are then exploring our infrastructure, getting curious about what our things are doing, and just pushing buttons, it'd probably take a while for them to even get there.
I wouldn't say so. I think because obviously, like, if you like chuck a few things at not literally a few things at a chimp, but like if you just like put a few things in front of them, they're gonna go be curious about it. I'm pretty sure if you give them an entire building to explore, to swing around in with all the wires.
Where's the nearest nuclear station to a monkey habitat?
I don't know, Chernobyl?
Chernobyl already exploded, Kieran.
Yeah, well, I mean, near it.
Chernobyl 2 electric boogaloo. Funny. I feel like this kind of fits in virtual reality and things like that. How far do you think that'll go?
Very.
I'm the one asking the question.
Yeah, well, you ran out of questions like 5 minutes ago.
Like,
Shut up.
look at what Elon Musk is doing.
What
yeah,
is
with the
Elon
neural
Musk
links
doing?
and stuff.
Yeah. And monkeys.
What is Elon Musk doing? I'm not paying attention to things like that.
Well, you know how Sword Art Online works?
Yeah.
He's basically doing that in essence.
So we're gonna get trapped in VR and forced
No,
to kill
not
each
the
other.
killing part. No, we're gonna avoid the killing part.
Forced
I don't
to
think Elon
kill
Musk
each
is a
other.
mass murderer, except he did sell flamethrowers. So I mean, I could be wrong.
He was just preparing.
You never know with those rich people.
He was preparing. Yep. Anyway.
You really know how to kill a conversation, Josh.
Yeah. It's my specialty. I'm like Elon Musk, but for conversations. Because we all know now it's canon. He's a mass murderer.
It's canon. This is a story now.
We're gonna balance out the world's population, guys. How do we do that?
Thanos.
Magic.
No, I was gonna say like Elon Musk, but yeah.
The Elon
Didn't
Musk.
David Attenborough like say in an interview that he wanted to fucking balance out the world's population or something?
Maybe.
Does Elon Musk want to kill us? Does Elon Musk want to kill us now?
Have you not seen that clip of like David Attenborough going like, "Oh, maybe humans are the problem, and maybe if we just wiped some of us out."
What?
I've not seen that.
Like I
Okay.
agree with him, but
Yeah. I
Alright,
guess.
cool, Ben. Put this gun in your mouth.
Imagine. No, imagine if things that there was like this. I forgot what it is, but there was like something that wiped out a ton of people, like most of the people.
The plague.
Yeah. I feel
how
like
did
that.
you forget what the plague
I was
is?
gonna
Imagine,
forget
right?
what the plague was.
Yeah, but imagine if that just like didn't happen. Everything would be so much different.
How do you know though?
Because right, Ben, more
There'd
people.
just be more people.
Yeah, more people, but it would have got to a point where the government would have to like control how many people there are. Like they had no choice other than to do it.
Well, yeah, the Black Plague was back in like. There were two Black Plagues, weren't there? There were two plagues.
Yeah, there was like the plague and then there was the Black Death.
There was the Great Plague and the Black Death. One was in I think the 1300s, and the other was in the 1600s.
Yeah, I think. No, maybe not the 1600s.
No, I swear it was the 1600s. Josh,
Well, you're asking me. I'm terrible
Google
at
it.
history.
I
You
don't-
both can Google
No,
it.
Josh.
I'm just gonna. I can't remember the question, so I'm putting Black Death. What was the question? I just put Black Death. In.
When was the Black Death?
there
Okay.
were two.
Black Death. Date 1346 to 1353.
Then
What's
put
the
in
other
when
one?
was the Great Plague?
Okay, I spelled great wrong. Great Plague was like it killed like 100,000 people in 18 months. That's what it says here, but that's not like a specific date, so I'll go into more. 1665 to 1666.
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, okay.
Because
No,
it was the Great Plague, then the Great Fire of London.
Ah, fun.
Yeah, because I was thinking, just like surely all of our kings back then wouldn't have survived from having the Great Plague coming to nom them. But no, maybe they did. Maybe they just stabbed the plague a bit.
I mean,
Right.
no, because it was mainly around like peasants and trading people and stuff.
Yeah.
So, kings were probably fine.
I'm so
Anyway,
bad at I'm so bad at history. I have no idea what you're both on about.
POV, two of you took history and the other one didn't.
Hey guys. And then you asked me to like search everything. I mean, it's
Look, the other
helpful.
one
It's helpful
on a
for me, I
computer
guess.
right now.
It's
You know
helpful.
how I'm on a computer.
Yeah,
Sure.
Kieran literally is.
I'm still playing Mario.
Ben, you need to come up with questions.
Right, let me get the website up. I had a website.
Wait, oh my god, you had a website. I winged it, Ben. I won, and you have to do a website.
No, the website was a back.
it just proves how inferior you are to me.
Shut up, Josh. Are humans doomed for extinction? Let's talk about that.
Probably.
Yeah. I think we are at this rate. At the rate we're reproducing and the rate that we're like melting the ice caps, then yeah.
Yeah.
And the rate that people are melting.
You know what will solve global warming?
Huh?
You know what will solve global warming?
What would solve global
Dropping a
warming?
giant ice cube in the ocean every year.
Is that true?
I don't know. Maybe.
Did you make that up? Is that on a basis of fact?
No, it's not. But I'm just saying, like, if we get a butt ton of water from the ocean, and then freeze that, and then drop it back into the ocean. That's another ice
It's
thingy.
another ice. It's another
Kieran,
ice, guys.
you're going to accidentally start the next ice age.
What
Well, I
does
mean, we've already delayed one. Why not just like make it come already?
Nope. I don't.
I
agree.
mean, we're eventually gonna go extinct, but I don't know how quick it'll be. But we are like fucking the planet, so.
Whoa, kind
Not
of
literally,
sexual.
metaphorically.
Kind of sexual there, guys.
Speak for yourself, Kieran.
I'm scared.
I was scared.
It's like that hit show, Naked and Afraid.
Why are we naked?
Well, wouldn't you like to know? How else would we, yeah. That's all.
Can't I just be afraid and not naked?
Nope.
Oh. Well, because that's no choice.
But yeah, you're right. I mean, at the rate we're going, we will probably kill ourselves.
Unless we manage to change planet, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we could always have because Musk's talking about going up to Mars and stuff.
Yeah.
And that is a possibility that we will probably see in our lifetime.
Hopefully, I hope so.
And then if so, we could get like I feel like by then we'd have so many more technological advancements. I feel like we'd be able to go a lot further than Mars. So like I feel like after we've been on Mars for like a couple, maybe 1,000 years, I guess, we'd be able to go to places like giant
I think you
ones.
underestimate how long a couple thousand years is.
No.
I feel like. Wait, carry on, Josh.
It's alright, Kieran.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like I feel like once we've got to Mars and if we're actually like established living on Mars and we'd start working towards the next thing, which is explore like humans exploring other planets. I don't think we would just like stop there. I still think science would be like
no, we definitely keep going.
And then we'd like invade space travel.
I love how this has just become about like literally the same as last week. Guys, do you think aliens exist? This three all one cow. That's all I have to.
Human.
3 cows, 1 cup.
No.
No.
That's the end of the podcast.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.